Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz. So, as you can see, we are back in Frostpunk. So I did say when we took a quick look, I'd do a Frostpunk quick look, I'd do a Surviving Mars quick look, forgot what it's called for a second, and I'd see how they both did. So, they both did pretty well, but Frostpunk had more likes, and Surviving Mars had more views, but doing a ratio of the two, Frostpunk had a better view to like ratio, and this was based after its first week of performance. At the moment, obviously, Frostpunk's had a week on Surviving Mars, so it looks like it's done a lot better, but it was pretty close, but Frostpunk has won out, so we're going to do a series on Frostpunk. So I see this being essentially a two-part series, so we'll continue on with the quick look we did previously, and we'll see how we go with that. Probably very badly, because I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. And then we'll start off a new game. I imagine this is how it'll go. I'll start off a new game with my actual knowledge, and maybe looking a few things up if I'm a bit too stuck, and with help that you guys have given me as well, hopefully, fingers crossed. And we'll actually try and do something worthwhile, rather than just bumbling our way through, which is exactly what we're going to do now. So it'd be good. There's nothing like bumbling your way through like a post-apocalyptic crisis when people's lives are in your hands. It's the best way to do it. Shouldn't think, shouldn't plan, shouldn't know what you're doing. You just take a gamble. And you hope that not too many people die. So here we are then. So we have got 36 homeless people. This is not working? Why is the cookhouse not functioning? It has children assigned to it. Oh, because it has nothing to make into food, right? We have no food. Yeah, we have no food. Right, that's fine. But we have lots of food rations, so it's actually not a problem right now. Discontent is not good, but it's not terrible. Is there a speed? There is a speed. Let's pause it for a second while I get my bearings. Hope is doing pretty good. It seems all right. But yes, discontent. People are cold at home and at work. If we bring up the temperature overlay. Yes. Ooh. Cold. Which is, we are in a very cold spell at the moment, aren't we? It's going to go up in about another day and a bit, which is terrible. This is terrible. So right now, yeah, it's quite uncomfortable to live in. Don't really know what I can do about that. You might just have to suck it up. What's this? Generator overdrive. In extreme circumstances, the generator can be put into overdrive. This will increase the heat it provided, but put it under stress. Keep an eye on the stress gauge. When it reaches 100%, it will explode. How long does it take to, how quickly does that go up? And how do I do that? How do I do overdrive? Oh, there it is. Whoop. So if we put overdrive on, and then check the temperature overlay, oh, people are going to be a lot happier with that. People are going to be a lot happier. We do need a lot, because we brought in all those people from out... Oh, hello, that's not what I meant to do. Brought those people in from outside, didn't we? We do have an expedition which is gone. We've reached the maximum number of scouts and they're off doing things, so that's fine. We don't care too much about that. Just need to worry about that. It's only up to 2%, so we should hopefully be okay. Hopefully be okay. They're cold, but they're gonna be cold. That's fine. What have we got in terms of resources? We've got a fair bit. I don't want a technology tree. Do I want a technology tree? Am I researching something? How do you know if you're researching something? I kind of wanted to do that one so I could get to the next stage. I don't know. I guess I'm not researching anything, am I? By pumping pressurized water into underground coal deposits. No, I could just do with a general... The general mine would be... Oh, it's there, look. That could be a problem. How much actual coal do we have available to us? What's the actual space, isn't it? How much coal do we have? Steel? No, no, no. So there's a little bit over here. Not much. That requires a mine, and there's a little bit extra there, actually, so maybe we'll be okay. I don't know. I'm immediately thinking we should probably work towards getting the coal mine in, right? Because if we don't have coal, then we're immediately screwed. So if we do this... It's going to take 50... It's a lot of wood, but we do need it, so we're going to do that. We're going to do that. And then we're going to look at maybe building some more tents. Because, yeah, otherwise... Because we've got 36 people who can't live anywhere, so we kind of need lots of tents, right? What do tents cost? They cost wood. I can't do any more. Okay, so we'll just have to build more as and when they come up. Let's turn time on. Keep an eye on that, because it's going to cause problems. I'm assuming it's maybe like a day's worth until it's overdrive. And do we use more coal when it's overdrive? Oh, no, we don't. That's interesting. That's interesting. So people are trudging back from work now because it's getting towards the end of the work day, and then they'll do some construction, which is all good. So we have a few people available. Is there anything... I suppose I could take out some of the children, right? Well, let's leave them in the cookhouse for now. What else do we have in terms of places to work? That's all tents, right? Yeah. And tent and tent. Okay, so let's take the children off the cookhouse. And let's put some just general workers there and a couple of engineers as well. Stop the children actually having to work in such horrible conditions. In fact, they don't even need to be working at all right now because we've got no food. But I believe we have a hunters out gathering. Yes. They'll return with 15 raw food at some point soon. 2 people are hungry, but we've got loads of food rations. So I don't know why. Let's speed everything up a bit because there's not much going on at the moment. Why are you going out? Like, where are you going? It's 9 in the evening. Are those the hunters going out? They might be the hunters going out. Our food rations are going down very fast. Don't really know what I can do about that. We can build another tent. Let's build another tent. Behind the stockpiles. We're almost full of coal. Almost full of coal. I might take people off the coal gathering then. And see if we can... 5 people being treated. That seems terrible. Sawmill. Wood crates. So they're all maxed. Do we have any wood crates that aren't maxed? Oh, we don't. Steel, but we're going to need a sawmill very fast then. I didn't realise we were so low on wood. That's a fairly major problem for us, isn't it? Huh. Huh. Alright. So we can't actually put them anywhere. We can put them on that steel wreckage there. So let's do that then. May as well... yeah, let's put the children out there as well. May as well. So if our coal's almost full. That's up to about half now. Maybe I should have saved... Oh, it is 2:44, so we should be okay, actually. So 16 people are still homeless. 6 people are now ill. I guess because they're out working in the freezing cold, but... what are we going to do about that? What's this? Oh, there are 5 being treated, but we now have 9 people ill. That's pretty bad. Where is the medical tent? Ooh, pause. There it is. Oh, yes, it is maxed out. I assumed it was. I just wanted to check, really. So our scouts have reached their destination. That's where our expedition was split up when our vehicles crashed during a snowstorm. Some of our precious supplies should be here, so it should give us some raw food and some wood. 2 things we actually really need. So you explore that. There are plenty of priceless supplies even, and a surprise in the wreckage of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They're tangled together in a single frozen mass, as if these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they died. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them. So we've discovered the observatory, and we've got loads of stuff. That's brilliant. Yes, please. How quickly do you get back? The empty hulls of our vehicles that crashed during a blizzard, we've already salvaged... Oh, okay. Yes, that's fine. So they should return with that food. I don't know how long that's going to take. And then we've got a few other things around. Oh, no, that's where they've been. No, I'm confused then. Or did it just go to the next site? Are they at that site? No, they're over there. They're at the crash site. Oh, now the observatory sends scouts here. Yeah, I was very confused. I was very confused there. Okay, let's head back to the city. Get time ticking over. There's nothing going to happen. Oh, I didn't even notice it had the little gauge above there. That's super useful. What are you waiting for? There are plenty of... yeah. And then you come back. Are you not coming back? How do I tell you to come back? I'm just a little bit confused, and I'm a bit concerned they're not actually heading back. It says waiting, but I don't know what they're waiting for. They're waiting to get back? Another day, another shift. That's life. We can keep going like this for a while, I'd say. That's good. They're not too distraught. Not too distraught. That's let's get in there. Let's get in there. It is minus 40 out there, which is a horrible, horrible temperature. So let's speed things up a bit and see if they get any closer. I could really do with them being... Oh, we've got some raw food, so that's working again now, which is good because we're getting pretty low on food rations. We smashed through them overnight. Absolutely smashed through them.
Work time. Get back to work.
All right, I see 8 o'clock. Everyone's off to go to work. That's great. You go do that. Still says they're waiting. I don't know. Am I supposed to hit something that I'm unaware of? What's this? Yes, no, we know that. That's exploration. Click the highlighted icon. You need to call them back to the city. How do I call them back to the city? Because they're clearly not coming back to the city. Do I need to go to the scout thing? Where is it? Where is it? Nope. How do I call them back? I've got no idea. I might have to Google it. I'm out of food. Oh, it's looking hot. I really need this food. I really need it, but I don't know how to get them back. Which is preposterous, right? So I can view the journal. That's all fine. I can't right click on them. Middle click. Nope, that does the same thing. Right, okay. I'm gonna Google it because I need them back. It's already been like an entire evening they've just been sat on this food. Right, I think I have figured it out then. So I believe this little green arrow, which is no longer appearing, sends them back. Yes, right, okay, there we go. Oh, figured it out. So they're going to be 7 hours until they get back. In the meantime, what we can really do is speed time up, not let the generator explode. What's this? Double rations for kids? In the wake of recent child workers accident, the parents argue we should give the working children double rations. We can't afford that. No way we can afford that. Are you mental? We've got 81 food and no raw food. No. Clowns. Or I can build some... Is that mean? Doesn't seem mean. We do need a lot more tents, don't we? Because what are we up to? We're 16 homeless, and we also probably could do with another medical facility at this rate as well. I only need 2. I almost built another one then, but we don't need it. Let's not waste it if we don't need it. But they're not going to get built till people come back from work, of course. Steel wreckage has been depleted, which means we have a lot of people now available to go and work on something. But all we have... There's some steel wreckage there with no one on. We can do that. A citizen has become gravely ill, which is obviously a problem for us. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We have one child available. Oh, so these are starting to be built. That's good. I think everything else is pretty much fully done. Okay. One sick absence. Oh, so it wasn't a child. It's one of these guys. Okay. Oh, yes. Thank you. I just saw that pop up there. Generator stress level is critical. So we've had to turn that off so people are going to get very cold again. So they're going to be suffering even more. Our coal is now up to 6 days worth of coal. So we have the drawing board. So we can now do coal mining, which is I think what we really need to do. What does it cost? Not too much really, is it? Oh, it takes a steam core. We've only got one of those. But I don't know how we'd get by without... Should we get the sawmill first? We're out of all other forms. It takes 7 hours. We've got 6 days worth of coal. Yeah, okay. That makes sense, obviously, doesn't it? Discontent has gone up for some reason. There's a lack of... Yeah, you're going to want another medical facility, aren't you? It is because it's just minus 40, though. When it gets a bit warmer, that should sort itself out. We've got 19 sick people. I don't know if I can afford to build another, as in just in terms of having 2 medical posts. That seems like... It just seems like a waste. It seems like it's a waste. I'm going to leave it, because it'll get warmer soon and then we should be okay, right? 21 ill. Scouts have returned. We've got lots of stuff. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my, look at this. Look at that stuff. Ah, 39 food. Right, so they need to go back out into the world. That's not what I wanted. You can store up to 900 coal and 300 of every other resource here. When this limit is reached, the gathering or extraction of a given type of resource will stop. To raise this limit, build a resource depot and set it to store the desired resource. Each resource depot can store 900 coal or 300 of any other. Oh, one or the other. Okay, right. That's because our coal's about to max out. If we take people off, we don't actually have anywhere else to put them for the moment. So we might just have to leave that going. We could... Oh no, we can't. We can't increase its... Yeah, because we don't have that. So we can't do that. So nope, we're just going to sit on the coal. Is there anything we don't have? We have a hunter's hut. We have a cookhouse. Gathering post. People working here gather resources from nearby coal piles, wood crates, and steel wreckage. And that extends the holding stuff. The workshop we've got and the beacon we've got. So is it... I mean, would it be worth building a gathering post? How do we know how much it's got left? Is it... There are 35 in that, and there is 15 in that, so in like 3 hours that'll be done. And that's got a few hours left, but not much. I just don't see... I suppose you'd need that if you expand further, right? Yeah, there's no point in building that. I can't see any point in building that. I might build a resource depot. Oops. I might build a resource depot. It takes a lot of wood, actually. We do have a lot of wood, though. Just so if we do max out on coal... Yeah, I'm going to build a resource depot. And we'll squeeze it in here, then. And we'll do extra coal. Once that's built, then we will be... Oh, hold up. Yep, scouts are waiting. That's what I tried to do before, wasn't it? So we have 3 things to do. The observatory, a dark cave, and the one which is actually part of the quest. A sturdy shelter, a bulky cylindrical construction stands on a small hill. The Union Jack flies over it, but there's no sign of movement. Off you go. So they're going to be 21 hours yet. Do I... Do I need another hunter's hut? We'd have to take people off other stuff. We've got 200... Well, no one's even going for wood saying that. Oh no, there's wood crates there, and wood crates there, actually. I'm a liar. But they're only bringing in 15 food a day. And 35 only lasts 15 hours. So we do need more food. How would we get... is it just more hunters' huts? I might build another hunter's hut. What does it cost? Because 15 raw food is nothing. And it takes 20 wood. Let's build another hunter's hut. It's going to be cold, but... bloody tough, isn't it? Basically. Yeah, if we put it behind this other one. And then we need to build a street. Where do we build streets? There we go. Did I build a street? Oh, there we go. Why won't that work? Why can't I build a street there? Oh, that works. That'll do. So I assume our stress is going down. If it is, it's not going down very fast. Oh, it is, yeah, I just saw it go down a little bit. We still have 21 ill people. It is still freezing cold. And now we have amputees. People may become amputees as a result of serious frostbite, work accidents, or other mishaps. The amputees can't work, but they still need to be housed and fed. It's a problem, isn't it? Huh. How many do I have? I have one amputee. And I can't build a care house, can I? So we could build another medical thing. So we've still got a lot of ill people, but... I think the hunting's more important. I think food's more important right now. We just don't have enough food to do much with. Like, we're almost out of food rations, look. Yep. To save this patient's life, we had to pull an amputation. As a result, this person won't be able to work. We must do something about it. The gravely ill and amputees will be cared for at low cost in special homes. They don't burden medical post, which is good. They eat half as much. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll build a medical house.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Yeah, that's fine. I can definitely do that. We'll put it here. And yes, I know I need to build a street. Did that build a street? Yes, it did. Okay, so that is now built. We've got lots of wood. Not as much wood now, but if we take... let's take the engineers off there. And the workers off there. Oh, it only takes workers. I think food's more important than steel right now, so let's get that going. Oh my god, so many people are ill. So many people are ill. What is this? Oh, I haven't specified the resource. It's going to be coal. When it gets there. But it's going to take a while. It's almost... we're almost going to see the temperature rise though, finally. Which will hopefully help these ill people. Because we now... 40 people are now ill. 41. How's our research is only 44% of the way there. We survived another night. That has to count for something. Care house promise has been fulfilled. We've established a care house. So hopefully that means that people are a bit happier. Yep. And it's starting to warm up. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It's only going to get warmer. We're up to 13 there. Okay, well 13 food a day is going to have to do for the moment. And here is the care house. Yes. There are 13 people there. All gravely ill and amputees. Oh, so the gravely ill go there as well. Well, at least they cost less food now. Less food? Less food. So nothing else we can really do right now apart from let people do their thing. Our research is nearly done. Build a sawmill, need to frozen trees to start cutting them down. Yeah, look at that, perfectly timed. Wood crates have been depleted over here, which means we have some child workers available. So we'll get those over there. And that means we can build a sawmill. Turns frozen trees into usable material, producing up to 80 80 wood per day. I don't know. I don't know what any of this means. It needs to be adjacent to a street. I don't think it needs to be adjacent to a street. Where's the best place for it going? Oh, that's a good place for it. That's a very good place for it. We don't want to destroy resources. So that's going to be the best place we can get. Okay, so let's pop that. If I can bring it down a bit, I can bring it a bit closer actually. Let's put it there then. That covers about as much as it did before, but it's a little bit closer. And then we will build a very long street. Okay, sawmill research. Is that another tutorial? No, we've already had the amputees. And our scouts are almost there. So we're going to have a good amount of wood coming in now, which is going to be great for us. Because that's going to be depleted soon. We are going to need people to work on the sawmill, of course, at some point. Ill people going... Oh, a frightened patient. One of our people is facing death, but he's refusing amputation. He keeps screaming he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg and he won't change his mind, even though gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. I mean, it's harsh. I'm going to let him be. I'm going to let him be. It's harsh. Do I regret that? No, it's fine. It seems reasonable. I mean, it is harsh, but that's the situation we're in. We're in a harsh situation. I haven't done any other research. So there's the coal mine. How much coal do we have? Still about 6 days worth of coal. Is it important to get the heating done instead then? Is it? When powered by the generator, these contraptions create additional smaller heat zones. Do we want that? He allows us to use heaters to heat workplaces during work hours. So that's actually not a problem. Good, but it's not a problem. Allows us to range the temperature in all heat zones by 1 level. But coal consumption is doubled. And the range also doubles it. But let's just pause it a second. So currently, it only has this range. Everything outside is not covered at the moment. So I think we need, and I mean need, to do the range upgrade. So let's get that done. They're almost there. That'll be cool. That street's being built. That's awesome. Like a nice little... Oh, scouts have reached the sturdy shelter. The shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. An advanced steam heating system protects it from the cold. We're going to get the steam cores from it. The trail leads to another city. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. A signpost by the trail points in 2 directions. London, 1934 miles. Home, 27 miles. So there is another place somewhere. Over there, look. So they are there now. How desperate are we for food? We're okay, actually. So what I might do, I might send them to the Gloomy Cave first. I know they are holding on to a little bit. But we're okay. We're about to build a sawmill, and we've got some food. So let's send them to the Gloomy Cave, and then they can go back to the city from there. So this is currently doing nothing. So should we take the people off of there? One of our people died. That idiot died. That idiot. Is that a bit harsh? Could be. And the steel wreckage over there has been depleted. How do you get more steel? I don't know. I'm glad I built that resource hut because we're now up to 900 fuel. Coal even. So one of our people died. On day 6, one of our people died. He died from lack of treatment because he refused to accept treatment and I don't have the time. A word of advice. First death. One of our people has just died. Sickness, accidents and deadly cold will keep claiming lives in this harsh world. We need a way to dispose of the body. Oh, I can't, so it doesn't matter. We will establish a burial ground so we can lay our dead to rest with dignity and respect. That sounds like it's going to take up a little bit of space. Each burial will keep some people away from work for a few hours? Don't think so. Oh, otherwise we build a snow pit. Bodies are preserved for potential future use. I kind of like that idea. I like the idea of future use. The patient who refused amputation has just died of gangrene. We did our best to ease his pain, but he suffered terribly in the end. Oof. It was his choice. It was his choice. It's a harsh choice, but it's his choice. What am I going to do about that, you know? Is this almost built? Almost built. Come on, that little fraction more, and you can do it. Oh no, it's still going. They just took the resources there. Oh, steel wreckage depleted here. Wood crates depleted here. Do we have anything that people can actually do without having... Well, there's another coal pile there. Oh yeah, so there's that. Right, okay. Answers that question. In fact, and we probably won't be able to make children. I don't want children working in the coal, in the sawmill. So we'll put them there instead. It's much better they're in the coal, just digging for coal. Coal deposit. So we have a fair few people without any work. How many people do we have? 7, 9, and 2 children. Is it going to be worth building another medical centre? That's not what I meant. Medical centre. Takes 5 engineers. We have 9 available. And we've got a lot of sick people. Let's build another medical centre. Which is currently going to be cold as balls. But what can you do? I'm trying to figure out how far it is from... I think that's a bit closer to it, isn't it? So we'll still do it there, yeah? And we need to build a road. Like that. Okay. Onwards, people. Oh. Cold homes. Captain. Some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They can't quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold. I know. You'll have to start heating 3 of the cold homes within 2 days and then keep them heated for 2 days. You'll have to start heating 6 cold homes within 24 hours and then keep them heated for 24 hours. How far is our research away? I don't think I can do it within 24 hours. So let's go with that one. 2 days. How long has it got? Does it have a time somewhere? Don't know. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. It is going to increase our coal production quite horrendously. Area effects. There are 2 types of buildings with area effects. Some buildings, like the sawmill, have an area from which the resources can be gathered, and some, others, the area in which they can affect people, e.g. the House of Prayer or places. The area effect shows the area from which the resources can be gathered. The House of Prayer shows where the influence can be exerted. Yes, that makes sense. Thank you very much. So the sawmill is now complete, so we can send... We need 5 workers, 5 engineers, so that's fine. So they're going to get us loads of wood back when it starts actually working again, of course. Our food is getting a little low, so I'm a little concerned that these guys might not make it back in time now. A little concerned those people might not make it back in time. And it's going to get cold again in like 3 days. We've got some gravely ill people, and I'm guessing then that our care house is full. No, it's got loads of space. Oh, is that built? It is. Right. That'll help cure people. There are now 11 people being treated. Awesome. I really can't afford to build another one, though. So, suck it up. 31 sick. 15 being treated? How are the 15 being treated? I don't know. I don't really care. I thought they could only do 5. Do I have 2? I only have the 2 medical posts. I'm very confused about that. Very confused about that. But no matter. Does the... care... Nope. Alright. Alright. People are off to work, which is... Why haven't I got more? Ah, because there's an engineer missing. Where have I got some engineers? There. Cool. So that's full, that's inoperative, and I've taken all the workers away. Oh, we probably don't need all the coal pits going at the moment, do we? So let's take 5 children away. Put them to work there. That makes sense. What's this? Oh, okay. Scouts have reached the gloomy cave, which is good because we really need your food. The cave is or was inhabited. There are a number of footprints leading to its entrance. We should check if someone's still alive up there. I don't really need more people. We can hear terrified shrieks coming from a cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and those beasts are picking them off one by one and feasting on them. Ooh. Risk attacking the bears. I'm going to do it. When our scouts attacked the bears, the people in the cave, 4 children, 18 workers, no, 18 engineers and 12 workers, joined them, and together they drove the beasts away. Unfortunately, the scouts died from their injuries. The people they saved set out towards our city. And we lost all that stuff. I didn't know that. I assumed the people would pick up the stuff the scouts had, and they're going to take a day to get there from... Oh, God, that's horrible. It's gone horribly wrong. I mean, I know that's what the game's about, but I'm still frustrated by that. There was a steam core. There was food. We really needed that food. Really needed that food. Why can't I send them anywhere? Is it because they don't have... Why would I send them to the survivors? Oh, they'll escort them safely. I don't really have the time for it. 1 day, 8 hours, 21 hours. It's going to have to be there just because I need that food. Oh man, I cannot believe... If I knew I was going to lose the resources, I would have just not gone there. Or just let them die, because right now, we've got people coming and no food. No food. Can I bring in some workers from anywhere? Some off the coal mines, perhaps? So we have 5 gravely and 36 sick people. Only 10 being treated now, which is more like it. Definitely more like it. So we have 7 days of coal, which means we've got about 3.5 once we extend the range. That'll be done very soon. And then if we get the coal mine going, we should be okay, I think. So if we do the coal mine next... allows us to build charcoal kilns. Uses intense heat to chop up to 70 wood. Producing coal. Okay, that's interesting. Allows us to introduce workplace improvements which will improve the efficiency. A wall drill. Uncovering trees that provides wood. Okay. Extracts ore to produce steel. Well, coal mining is currently more Also, did we actually want to do that? Do we even need the coal mining, or could we just do that? 560 coal per day. Extracts up to 240 from underground deposits. So we want that anyway, right? Yeah. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Didn't even want the other one. So, this is where we're going to take a bit of a gamble now, because we are going to... Oh no, how do I... Yeah, the range. The range has been increased. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So we have got about 4 days worth of coal. Oh, I'm still gutted about those scouts. Oh, gutted. Do I need another medical facility? Because right now it's seeming that way. Why am I missing an engineer? I need an engineer. I really need full people working at medical posts right now. We've lost someone from there as well. Did they just take random people to become scouts? Is that what happened? suppose I can build stuff along in terms of like the stockpiles and whatever. So if I made like a resource depot, that's what I wanted, because the resource depot doesn't care if it's cold, does it? Where did I build one? So people walking there will care, but don't really care about them, do we? So I might build a wood one here. How much do they cost? Well, it's the steel that's the problem, because we don't have any other way of getting steel at the moment, do we? So maybe we'll leave that for now. And we'll work on that in a second. 30, 29. People have stopped working, they're in their free time. Something's happened. More sick beds are needed. Some of our people are concerned about the rising number of untreated sick. They're asking you to address the problem. 3 days to build a medical post, 3 days to admit 1/3 of the sick to treatment. We've got more people coming in. I'll create a new medical post. I think I'm going to have to. Gonna have to, and we're gonna have to find some more engineers to work. They might take them out of the wood mill, perhaps. I suppose we could take them off the coal. Or do we have any working on the coal? Saying that, we've got 3 over there, but that's it, really, isn't it? What is this one? One prohibited child. Have they just been born? I suppose they'll be here in 16 hours as well, so that's going to increase our numbers. We can actually just have more people working, which will help. But it does mean we're going to have some food issues as well, doesn't it? So I'm probably going to need another hunter's hut, right? Because how else am I going to get food right now? So let's build it. I don't think we're going to be able to do anything about it quite yet. But let's get it. How many are coming? Let's build it. Oh, I can't put it there. It's going to be cold. That's a pain. Let's put it over there then. So we need to take off some of the engineers. There we go. I knew they'd like that. We'll leave that with just the 3 for now. We do have some more over there. We do, but... Ooh. There you go. We'll leave it on the 3 for the moment. It should help. Should help at least. Right. Oh, I need to connect that to a road. Like that. So this freezing part is a little way. 2, 3 gravely ill, 5 gravely ill, 7 gravely ill. What the hell just happened? What on earth just happened? So for now that's going to remain inoperative, but soon... Oh my word, that's why they're gravely ill. Okay. And it takes workers, right? Why does that say there's one available? Oh, it's an engineer. I don't think I have any workers anywhere else. What do there? May as well focus on one, right? Might as well just stop that one for the moment. Get that one going. It's not great, I'm aware it's not great, but we really need that food coming in. Particularly with another 20 odd people coming in. 110 people we've got. I didn't realise it ever showed you what the working situation was. That's nice, I like that. Whew. So we've got a little bit of raw food that's come in. It's not going to last very long at all, unfortunately. Scouts have reached the observatory. Something's amiss at the observatory. Snow covers the precious instruments, and the dome is open, letting out a thin column of smoke. Oh, I don't want more survivors, but I've got them. Oh, I've got them. Instead of astronomers, we are met by some of our lost people. They explain that they came here for help, but found everybody dead. The astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important? The loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by the fouling of the atmosphere by the southern volcanoes. The sun is dimming. They'll die trying to find it. It will take longer than some of them may die. I think that's fine, to be honest. Because I don't need more people, which is horrible, but I don't. What I do need is more food. Is that a guy called Arnold Hammer? This is very close to Arnie Hammer, the actor, isn't it?
Get going. Time to earn.
The Coal Thumper has been researched. So... allows us to build hothouses. A few hardy crops can be grown here. What is this? More raw food. How much food does that get? 30 a day, but that would give us an extra 15 immediately. That takes 7 hours. That takes 8 hours. I just noticed that the number 1 applies to all of them, which is amazing. Just realised that now. More scouts as well. Do I want... I don't know if I want a steam hub. We might need to build one, mightn't we? We might need to do that if we build a lot of workplaces. That might be better, actually. No, because we're going to need more homes soon. Oh, my word. Oh, this game is stressful. A dwelling for 10 people that is adequately protected from the weather. I'm thinking we should... faster gathering. No, not too bothered by that right now. I'm thinking we will improve the hunters. And you know, I think I'm going to leave that there. I think we're in an okay position. Everything's horrible, don't get me wrong, but we're doing okay. We've expanded quite a lot. Just starting to get outside of this zone now. So if we start building... but we're going to have to build homes as well. I could destroy homes that are inside and move... no, other way around. Destroy these that are inside, like medical posts and stuff. But then what does... do you get stuff that... you get 19 wood for dismantling it. And it cost... 25 wood. That's not a bad trade-off, really. Well, actually, we do need to build... because I'll completely forget by the time I get back. We do need to build a coal thumper. Where? Just anywhere? Do they just go anywhere? I guess they go anywhere. It doesn't say anywhere it doesn't have any resources, so I might just put it over here then. And in fact, thinking about it, what I'd probably do on a new map is build streets out straight away and put all of the hunters' huts, the beacon, the workhouse, well away from everything, and just have... homes and like medical facilities and like the cookhouse nearby. Would you even need the cookhouse though? Probably not, right? I think that's what I'd do on another playthrough. Two homeless. Well, survivors have reached the city. A group of survivors has reached the city. They are tired, they need a place to rest and a bite to eat and perhaps some medical attention. How many? How many and where are they? I don't know. Where are they? Oh, we got like 36. Only 2 homeless though, which surprises me. I thought we'd have more than that. Do I leave them homeless? No, surely having a tent is better than having nothing. Right, I'm going to build a tent. I'm going to save the game. I'm going to leave that there. So obviously we don't have anywhere which is inside. Oh, we do, don't we? This over here. Perfect. Perfect. So if we built everything outside and then we researched the heaters, which you can do straight away. That's definitely how you're supposed to do it, isn't it? Definitely how you're supposed to do it. And then you don't need to double, because I'm costing 12 coal a day to do all of it. So if you just had that, yeah, no, see, that's first major mistake I've noticed. So that's what we'll do on the next playthrough. Assuming we need a next playthrough. Maybe I'll sail through this somehow. But anyway, I'm going to save that there. We'll put it there. Save. Yes, overwrite. Thank you very much. And yeah, there we go. That is the continuation of our Frostpunk city. Somehow trucking along just about, aren't we? Hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you're happy to see Frostpunk return as a full series. I know at least one person who is. If you are, do click the like button. It's really appreciated. Subscribe if you've not already. Questions and comments down below. All that good stuff as usual. Don't forget I do stream on Wednesdays and I would just be so content and just so hopeful that I'll see you there to say hello. Otherwise, I'll see you next time in Frostpunk. And as always, thank you very much for joining me.